You started to investigate this matter in 2018, correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi icala leli ke siqale ukuliphenya, icala leli siqale ukuliphenya ngo-2018.
And the incident happened in 2014, correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Beyisigameko sona kuyesika 2014.
During or immediately after after Senzo was killed, there were investigations that were taking place prior to your appointment by certain other officers. Will I be right to say there were certain investigations that were going on prior to your appointment in 2018?
My lord, I have knowledge that the matter was investigated by other officers.
Yebo nginalo ulwazi noma umbuzo uthi ngaphambi kokuthi kuqokwe nina bakhona ke abanye ababephenya icala leli. Nginalo ke ulwazi oluthi ke bakhona abanye ababephenya icala leli.
All right. When you assumed your duties in 2018, did you, I'm referring you in a plural form, including, I'm talking about these 4 officers. Did you approach the family of Mayor to secure any statements from them?
My lord, I'm not sure with Brigadier Gininda and other members, but I have never been in a situation whereby I went to the deceased place, my lord, for the purpose of taking down the statement.
Ingabe nina ke mangikhuluma ngani ke laba bawu4 engibashilo uma seniqala ke uphenya icala leli khona yini inkathi lana yakhona kumndeni kamufi nothatha istatement angazi ke ku Brigadier Gininda kanye nabanye ke kodwa mina ke asikaze sibe khona isikhathi la ngiyakhona kumndeni kamufi ngiyothatha istatement.
Okay, let me now direct my questions to you as Ms. Setbatupili Mukhola.
Sergeant Mokhola.
Sorry?
Sergeant Mokhola.
Oh, Sergeant Mukhola. Sorry? Thanks. May I proceed? Huh? That's my mic. May I approach me? Are we ready? Yes. All right. I'm directing this question to you, Sergeant Mukhola. Did you obtain a statement from Sifiso Mayo?
No, my lord.
Angikaze ke ngithathe istatement kuSifiso Meyiwa.
Sifiso Mayo is the brother of Senzo Mayo.
I've never, my lord.
Angikaze ngisithathe ke kuSifiso umfowabo kaSenzo. Angikaze ngithathe istatement again.
Did you obtain a statement from Mandisa Mkhize?
No, my lord.
Angisithathanga noma ngizange ngisithathe nakuMandisa Mkhize.
Did you obtain a statement from Mr. May I just confirm that, my lord? Did you obtain a statement from Mr. Hlophe? the brother-in-law of Senzo Mayu?
No, my lord.
Akuna statement engasithatha ku Hlophe okubusibali kaMeyiwa.
All right. The essence of this question relates to your investigations, when you started investigations. There's something that I want to put across to this court about your investigations. Hence, I'll give you other names of people that were also involved. But the purpose of asking this question is to demonstrate to this court that the investigation that you started or you conducted is far away from the truth of what happened on the 26th of October 2014. And I'll demonstrate that.
Lo mbuzo ke ngikubuza wona ke akhona ke namanye amagama engizokunikeza wona ke kodwa ukutshengisa nokuveza ke kwenkantolo ukuthi uphenyo enalenza noma uma niqala kwenza uphenyo leni kwakuphenyo nje engasondele neze nje kuyiqiniso mayelana nalokho okwenzeka ngelanga lesigameko.
Then my lord, why are we sitting here if the investigation was far from the truth? Because warrants were authorized. That's why we are here today.
Kungani ke silana ngaphambi kwalenkantolo namuhla uma kuukuthi ke lokho kwangasilona iqiniso ngoba ke kunezincwadi ezigunyazisa ukuboshwa ekuyizona ezakhishwa ingako ke sidla phambi kwalenkantolo namuhla.
And the warrants are issued based on the evidence that was presented.
Futhi ke uma lezo ncwadi ikhishwa ayikhishwa njena ikhishwa ngokuthi ke kulethwe ke ubufakazi ngaphambili.
I'm going to differ with you, but I'm going to demonstrate it, don't worry. I'm not in a hurry. I'll demonstrate it. Look, since you were the investigating officer, there's no way that you should not know that Brigadier Kininda interviewed the Senzo Mayiwa family. There's no way that you could not know about that. You agree with me?
My lord, that is incorrect because I am not the lead investigating officer. I am part of the investigation team, and there are instances, my lord, where they will continue with investigations and whereby I will be not present, my lord. Maybe I will be tasked with other investigations, and sometimes I'll be even out of the province.
Akusilona ke iqiniso ukuthi ngeke ngazi ukuthi ke uBrigadier Kininda waba nayo ke inhlolo khona noma ukukhulumisana nomndeni wako Meyiwa ngoba ke ngingasibina ke umphenyi oyinhloko noma ke oholayo kuleli thimba ngiyingxenye yethimba eliholayo bekuba khona ke la khona bahamba bayophenya mina ngibe ngiqhubeka nolunye uphenyo ngesinye isikhathi ke ngiphume nala kwisifunda.
Let me draw you closer. Let me draw you closer. When you approach accused number 1, on the 30th of May, 2020, you told this court that it appeared like accused number 1 wanted to say something, wanted to make some admissions. Do you remember saying that?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo ngiyakhumbula ngishilo ke futhi ukuthi inkathi ngiya kuyena ke umsolo wokuqala nge-30 zika May 2020 kwabukeka noma kwabheke ngathi kukhona afuna ukuvuma afuna ukusho.
What makes you to say he was making admissions? Can you precisely tell the court? Because there's nothing hidden now. Can you precisely tell the court what did he say for you to make such a conclusion?
First of all, my lord, when the Tembisa case, Tembisa South case 217 of 3/2019 was assigned to me, my lord, there was a point, my lord, where Brigadier Kininda did mention that Muzi Sibiya may have been involved in the murder of Senzo Mayiwa. He didn't tell me in detail.
Okay. Okokuqala angiqale lana ke nkathi ke nginikezwe noma ke iqala leli lasethembisa li 217 3/2019 linikezwa mina ukuthi angiqale ke ukuthi ngiliphenye ke wakusho ke uBrigadier Kininda ukuthi kungenzeka noma kusengenzeka ke ukuthi uMuzi Sibiya ukuthi ke wayeyingxenye ke noma ekhona ke mbandakanyeka ekubulaweni kwakhe uSenzo Meyiwa.
And my lord, I did mention that I used an opportunity, my lord, when I was with him, to ask him what knowledge does he have in the matter of Senzo Meyiwa.
Ngishilo ke futhi ngathi ngase ngisebenzisa ke ithuba engaba nalo nkathi ke sengihlangene naye sengikhulumisana naye ukuthi ke yiluphi ulwazi analo ngokubulawa kuka Senzo Meyiwa.
And my lord, his response was that I am involved, however, I'm not the one who shot because I was outside.
Kodwa ke uma esephendula washo ke ukuthi yebo ngangiyona ingxenye noma ngangikhona ke kodwa akusimina owamdubula ngoba noma owadubula ngoba mina ngangingaphandle.
That is what made me, my lord, to take it further and inform the lead investigating officer to say this person is making admissions.
Yengakho ke manje sengandlulela ke kulowo ngiholayo ke noma lo owuhola ke ithimba eliphenyayo ukuthi ke manje lo muntu engikhuluma naye ke kukhona ke akuvumayo.
All right. Can I clarify this before? This is the first time to hear this, that Brigadier Kininda informed you that Muzi Sibiya might be linked. Was it? Did he inform you on the day you executed the warrant or prior to that?
Prior to that, my lord, that's why the docket was assigned to me. I was told when I was given the docket.
Lokho ke kwenzeka ngaphambilini kokuthi ke khishwe incwadi lezo ezigunyazisa ke ukuboshwa uma senginikezwa ke idokote lela ukuthi angiliphenye ke ingakho la nikezwa mina ukuthi angiliphenye.
That's correct. I agree with you. When you approach Muzi Sibiya, when he made such admissions, it was not new to you. It's something that you were informed prior to approaching Muzi. It was not something new to you.
That's not correct, my lord.
Manje uma uMuzi esetshela lokhu ke kwangasiyona ke into entshe ngoba lokho ubusokutsheliwe ngaphambilini kokuthi uye kuyena uMuzi cha akusona iqiniso lelo.
Brigadier Kininda only informed me that there is information that he may have been involved in the matter of Senzo Meyiwa. What he told me is different from what Brigadier Kininda told me.
Engakutshela uBrigadier Kininda ukuthi kunolwazi ke noma kune information ethi kungenzeka hayi ukuthi wayeyingxenye kungenzeka ukuthi ke uyambandakanyeka ekubulaweni kwakhe uSenzo Meyiwa kusho uBrigadier Kininda kumina. Ongakutshelwa uyena ke uMuzi kwehlukile kuloko engakutshelwa ke uyi uBrigadier Kininda.
Yes, ma'am. There's evidence before this court by Brigadier Kininda. When I asked him, what evidence did you have before you approached Muzi Sibiya? He told this court that he got a statement from Zungu.
My lord,
Before these confessions were taken, he got the information from Zungu.
I hear you, but he did not tell me. That's why I'm saying he did not tell me in detail. He told me that he may have been involved, but he didn't tell me that we've got a statement from Zungu or other evidence.
Okwakhulunywa uBrigadier Kininda uma efakaza lana ukusho kwaMeli ukuthi uma eya kuMuzi Sibiya wayese enestatement eke anaso asithola kuZungu. Ngiyakuzwa uma usho lokho kodwa mina uma engitshela uBrigadier Kininda akashongo ukuthi sine statement esibuya kuZungu noma obunye ubufakazi uthe kungenzeka ukuthi ke wayeyingxenye uMuzi ekubulaweni kwakhe uSenzo akajulanga ukuthi angitshele konke.
Okay, let me just put it this to you so that you have a better picture. The same Zungu is the Zungu whose statement was disbelieved in 2019. And the same Zungu is the one who gave Brigadier Kininda a statement. 2019, 2020, effecting arrest on accused number 1. On the same statement, it's on record, on the same statement of Zungu. Now the question is, if Brigadier Kininda did not tell you, as part of the investigators, where did he source that information before you executed the warrant in terms of that docket 217? I find it strange why he did not disclose that to you.
My Lord, Brigadier Kininda does not account to me. I'm the one who's accounting to him. So he does not have an obligation to tell me everything step by step, because I'm not his commander, but he is my commander.
Lokho ke kuyangimangaza ke ukuthi ke uBrigadier Kininda angakutsheli ke imininingwane ukuthi ulwazi ke analo noma istatement anaso ngakuyena umuzi usithola kuphi. Uzokhumbula ke ukuthi uBrigadier mina ohola uBrigadier Kininda, uBrigadier Kininda ohola mina, akukho akuphoqelekile ke ukuthi ase angitshele konke yimina engisebenza ngaphansi kwakhe.
Okay. At that time, Brigadier Kininda was a colonel, am I right?
Which time?
At the time when you effected arrest on accused number 1, was he already a brigadier?
He was a brigadier.
Ngalesikhathi ke kuboshwa umsola wokuqala wayesele ubrigadier vele.
Well, my Lord, let me not make a mistake. I can't remember.
Angenzi iphutha, angisakhumbuli, anginasiqiniseko.
And you might not even know who was the commander of Brigadier Kininda at that time.
My Lord, what I know is that Brigadier was reporting under the former National Commissioner.
Engikwaziyo ke ukuthi ke uBrigadier Kininda yena ke wayeholwa yilowo owayumkommissioner wamaphoyisa ngaleso sikhathi.
General Sithole.
uGeneral Sithole.
Thank you, General Sithole. Ma'am, let's get now into what you were told as an admission. I'm just asking, did accused number 1 say Marco is the one who shot Senzo? Or Makimbi, between Makimbi and Marco? Did he ever say that?
My Lord, while I was with accused number 1, he did not tell me in detail. He said, I know I was not there. I'm not the one who shot. I was outside.
Ingabe umsholo wokuqala uma ekutshela wathi uMarco noma uMaki owadubula, engikhumbula mina ke okwashiwo uyena ke ukuthi ngangingekho ngaphakathi endlini mina asimina owadubula uSenzo ngangingaphandle.
Thank you. According to the confession that was read before this honorable court by Mboto, is that accused number 1, Sibiya, made a confession and stated in his confession that he was with Marco Buthelezi and Makimbi Buthelezi during the day Senzo was killed. Do you know that?
According, my Lord,
to his
confessions.
That's correct. I'm referring
that
you.
was not made before me, but there was an officer who was requested to take a confession from him.
Lokho ngitshela ngakho ke ukuthi ke kugonyuluka ke okwabhalwa uyena uKenneth Mboto unumber 1 wathi waye noMarco kanye noMaki Buthelezi, kwakungasimina owayebhala phansi lokho, kwakuwomunye noma elinye iphoyisa elalibhala phansi lokho kwakushiwa number 1.
Yes. This is the statement taken by Colonel Mboto and is alleged to be a confession. But what is of importance is that in that confession or statement, accused number 1 says he was with Makimbi and Marco. One of the two, I'll confirm that later on, is the one who shot Senzo Meyo.
That's correct, my Lord, according to his confession affidavit.
Yebo kuyiqiniso ukuthi ngokugonyuluka kwakhe ke lokho ke okwashiwo ke ukuthi omunye wabo uMarco uMakimbi, omunye wabo uyena owadubula uSenzo.
And none of those except Marco, who died. Makimbi is not here facing the murder charge of Senzo Meyo. Do you agree?
I agree, my Lord.
Ukuthi kulabo babili ke uMarco siyazi ukuthi sewashona, uMakimbi ke akekho kulabo abahlezi lapha. Yebo kuyiqiniso.
And there's a reason for that, my lord.
Kunesizathu salokho futhi.
Yes, I'm getting to the reason. I'll tell you, and you can give me the reason why you say that, why they are not here. Can you please place it on record why he's not here?
Because, my lord, he was misleading us when he made those utterances to the person who was making the confession.
Kungoba ke wayengasitsheli iqiniso kulokho akushoke noma kulokho akhuluma ngaleso sikhathi lapho. Isona izathu leso. Kumele umcelile ukuthi akasisho izathu ukuthi ngani uMakhimbi engekho la.
And my lord, further there is a record, my lord, from correctional services, my lord, that the two people, my lord, were in prison during that time of the murder of Sensomiyo.
Futhi ke kukhona ke ne record iko noma khona ke nezincwadi ke noma amaphepha ke ashoyo ukuthi ngaleso sikhathi leso ke sokushona kwakhe uSenzomiwa labo babili babesejele.
So you gathered that information that was after the arrest of accused number 1. That's why you gathered those records after the arrest of accused number 1.
That's correct, my lord.
Emuva ke kokuboshwa kwakhe umsolo wokuqala ke ila esathola khona ke lolo lwazi lolo ukuthi ke ngempela babesejele noma beboshiwe ngaleso sikhathi.
So this information, I just want to check if was it obtained because he was arrested on the 30th of May 2020. Was it obtained before the arrest of accused number 2 on the 16th of June? Was it obtained in between?
I'm not sure, my lord, the date, but I do remember that we did, after Brigadier Kininda briefed us to say this is what is contained in the confession, because by that time I was not privy to the confession affidavit. He only told us that we need to follow up this information based on what accused number 1 said on the confession.
Ilanga kanqinisekanga ngalo ngoba ufuna ukwazi ke ummeli ukuthi ke uma senilandelela lokho ke nakutshelwa uyena ke umangalelo wokuqala mayelana nalabo babili ke ukuthi lokho kwenzeka ngaphambi kokuboshwa kwakhe unumber 2 nge-16 kaJune uthi ke anginasiqiniseko selanga noma ke sedate kodwa ngiyazi ukuthi ile nkathi koBrigadier Kininda esesitshela ke ukuthi manje naku okubhalwe lana ke kule confession ngoba mina ke ngangakaze ngiyibheke ngibe nayo ngiyifunde ngazi ukuthi kubhalweni manje sekufanele silandelele lokho okubhalwe la.
Ma'am, I've got 2 statements, sworn statements. One has been read on record. Both of them were read on record. Statements for Brigadier Kininda. One is A178 and the other one is A227. In the first application, on the 23rd of October 2020, I'm talking about how many months? Can I quickly count? June, July, August, September, October. 5 months. Brigadier Kininda is making affidavits under oath and confirmed those affidavits orally in this court. And he was satisfied with the contents. That's why he mentioned, in first statement, he mentioned 5 accused in terms of their participation.
Sorry, was this in a trial within a trial?
That was in a trial.
I rule that that is hearsay. Now, if you ask this witness to answer you on that hearsay, then this witness's evidence becomes admissible in this court.
Court pleases. My Lord, I'll proceed because the relevance of that question.
Yeah, fine. I'm just saying
Yes.
that's what the law says.
That's correct, my Lord. I appreciate, my Lord. Thank you. The A227 statement, which related to the 6th accused, Kelly Nonhlanhla Khumalo, was commissioned by you. Do you want to confirm that?
Please, my lord,
Sorry?
I want to confirm.
Istatement lesi ke esu-A227 la esikhuluma ke ngomsolo wesithupha ke Kelly Nonhlanhla Khumalo ke uthi ke wena ke wasibeka istamp uthi ke ngingathanda ke ukuthi ke ngiqinisekise lokho.
Sorry? ZZ. It's annexure ZZ, my lord. Yeah? Sorry. Exhibit ZZ. Approach me. Are you in possession of that statement? Or can I just give you these two statements? It's A198. I beg your pardon, I said A178. It's A198 and A227.
My lord, I can confirm that the two statements were commissioned by me.
Ngiyavuma ke ukuthi lama statement eyi2 ezimbili mina ke umuntu owabeka istamp zona.
I confirm that you so when you commissioned the statement and to the satisfaction of the deponent about the truthfulness of the contents of the statement, you were also an investigating officer in this case. Are you telling me that what is in that statement, both statement, was not discussed to you with Brigadier Gininda?
My lord, as I have said that I am part of the investigation team, but I do not know everything because Brigadier Gininda, there are things which he tasks other members. So I won't be in the position to say this is what and what, my lord. I cannot assist the court. I think maybe you can take these questions up with Brigadier Gininda.
Bengishilo ke noma ngivumeleke ukuthi yebo noma ngiyona ke ingcenye yethimba eliphenyayo ke kodwa ke bengasukuthi bengazi konke noma ngazi yonke into kukhona la uBrigadier Gininda ebebiza ke abanye ukuthi kube yibona ke benza imisebenzi ethize mhlambe ke imibuzo lena ungayibuza yena uBrigadier Gininda.
No, it's fine. I'll ask him. He's coming to testify. And it's not new to you today that there was the sixth person in terms of the statement by Brigadier Gininda, the second statement. It's not the first time to hear that Kelly Khumalo was also implicated.
My lord, as I'm mentioning that the content of this statement, my lord, it is only Brigadier Gininda who can account to what he has put in the statement.
Kodwa manje ke namuhla ke khona la enkantolo akusiyona ke into entsha noma into ongayazi ke ukuthi wayekhona ke umsolo wesithupha ekuyena ke uKelly Khumalo okubhaliwe kusona le statement noma okukhona ke lana uBrigadier Gininda umuntu ke owaziyo ukuthi yini ela ebhalwe khona la.
Okay. I know everyone will shift everything that he cannot account to Brigadier Gininda as the lead investigator. But being the investigator in this case under 636, I'm confident enough to say, to tell this court that the evidence, or the investigation that you conducted, all of you, I mention all of you in a plural, to say it's far from the truth. I'll put the truth before this court on record so that I'll be able to support it.
My Lord, I still say if it was far from the truth, my Lord, we wouldn't be here.
Ngisasho ke namanje ukuthi uma ke uphenyo esalenza ke kwangasilona ke iqiniso noma kuyinto ekude neqiniso ngabe asikho la.
The people that were reported immediately after the incident, after the shooting of Senzo Meyiwa, was the family of Senzo Meyiwa, which family you did not take any statement or interview them.
Abantu ke boqala ke lana ke kwabayibona ke abamenyezi noma babizwa ke noma ekwathiwa ke bayambandakanyeka ke umndeni wakhe uMeyiwa bantu labo ke eningakaze ukuthi nihambe ke niyokhulumisana nabo.
First, oh sorry, comment.
I still push it to Brigadier Gininda, my Lord, to say, according to me, he has never instructed me to go and take a step or to obtain a statement from the Senzo Meyiwa family.
Ngisabudlulisela ke kuyena uBrigadier Gininda nalokho ukuthi akakaze ke angithume noma angicele ukuthi angihambe ngiye kumndeni kaSenzo Meyiwa ngiyothola khona ke istatement kubona.
Neither himself, he told you that he's going to take statements from the family of Meyiwa. He did not do that. Even Brigadier Gininda did not do it.
My Lord, as I said, that Brigadier does not account to me. If he chooses to do something, my Lord, sometimes he will brief us and sometimes he will not brief us.
Bese ngishilo ke ngaphambilini ukuthi ke uBrigadier Gininda akusena ke umuntu o reporter kumina ke ngenye inkathi yebuzohlala nathi phansi asibriefe ke noma asitshele ukuthi kwenzekani ngenye inkathi angakwenzi lokho.
All right. Ma'am. Immediately after Senzo was shot, there were reports, first reports that were made to the Senzo Meyiwa family. It was a report made by Kelly Kumalo to Mandisa Mkhize. Do you know about that?
No, I don't know, my Lord.
Angazi ngombiko owenziwa uKelly Khumalo ewenza kuKelly ewenza kuMandisa Mkhize emuva nje ukuthi uSenzo edutshuliwe.
There was a first report that was made by Madlala, I think it's Tumelo Madlala, to Mr. Hlophe, the brother-in-law of Senzo Meyiwa. Do you know about that?
Mr. Tumelo Madlala, refute my recollection of the evidence is that Mr. Madlala specifically denied that he ever spoke to Mr. Hlophe.
Madlala gave evidence to that effect, I recall.
I beg your pardon, ma'am.
He didn't know who shot the deceased, Senzo. He didn't even know about the conspiracy, according to him, Madlala, when he was giving evidence.
Yes. I mean, that evidence, I know it was swayed in any way for him to tell lies before this court.
I don't know.
That's the reason why I'll be calling Hlophe to testify.
Yeah, fine, no
Yes.
problem.
Tumelo Madlala told Mr. Hlophe straight, told him that the boyfriend of Zandi is the one who shot Senzo.
There is no such evidence. You cannot put something that is incorrect to a witness to comment.
Yeah, but apparently Mr. Gomezulu says he's got a sworn statement to that effect.
Yes. I'm not relying on the evidence of the state. I'm relying on the defense witnesses that are called to rebut the evidence of the state.
But he's attributing this evidence to Mr. Tumelo Madlala. And if he can perhaps demonstrate in the record where Mr. Tumelo Madlala said that there is the way of conducting cross-examination. Say this witness said this on this record. What is your comment? We
Because
submit that.
Hlophe hasn't given evidence yet. in
Yes,
this
but
court.
Mr. Tumelo Madlala didn't say what is being attributed to him.
Okay, all right. Yes, Mr. Gomezulu.
As the investigating officer in this case, I'm going to bring evidence of Mr. Hlophe, who will tell this court that he received a call from Tumelo Madlala. And I'm saying, I'll repeat it if you want me to say it. I did not say Tumelo said this. I said Mr. Hlophe will come and say this. Do you understand?
I understand.
Ngiyakuzwa ke uma uthi awukazusho ukuthi uTumelo owathi owasho lokhu kodwa ngithi uHlophe owathi ke wathola ucingo olubuya kuyena ke uTumelo ukuthi ke uTumelo wamtshela lokho amtshela khona ukuthi kwaku boyfriend yakhe ke uZandile eyadubula uMeyiwa.
Having read the statements which I said I'm going to cross-examine you on, what is gathered on this statement shows that the person who shot Senzo Meyiwa on that evening was Longwe Twala.
As a court, please, my lord. I think we've been through this. We submit that the only way, my lord, is for my learned friend to call these witnesses, but those propositions cannot be made to the witness when Mr. Madlala denied that he ever spoke to Mr. Hlophe. One cannot put that proposition as a truth to the witness.
My lord, in reply, I would say this is contained in the defense case. It's not contained in the state case.
What is contained in the defense case?
It's what I'm putting to this witness.
That
Longwe Twala is the one who shot Senzo Meyiwa.
Oh, which witness testified to that? Which witness testified to that?
I'm going to call that witness.
Oh, I see.
I must put it to this investigating officer
But
so
you are
that I
saying
place it on record.
Yeah, fine. No. But you are saying it is in the defense case. And this defense case, which I've listened to for 6-8 months, there's no allegation like that.
My lord, I came on record on a trial within a trial.
Yeah.
I went to the records
Yeah,
during
fine.
Easter holidays. What I've gathered is the information that will be sufficient for me to proceed with the trial, with the main trial.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
All what I have, the state might not have.
Is
For
that so?
instance, it's evidence before this court that this witness did not interview the family of Meyiwa.
Okay.
Moreover, I am still going to the Section 205s that were taken from the members, from those people that were inside the house. Yes.
Fine. No, you can go on.
Thank you, my lord. The person who killed Senzo Meyiwa is not here amongst these 5.
Umuntu owabulala uSenzo Meyiwa akekho kulaba abahlanu abala.
According, my lord, to the state evidence, my lord, the people who killed Senzo Meyiwa, they are in this court.
Ngokubufakazi ke obukhona ke kulona icala lombuso abantu ababulala uSenzo Meyiwa bakhona kule nkantolo.
Let me put this to you, ma'am. I'll refer to the evidence that was said prior to trial within a trial. There were witnesses that said there were 3 shots that were fired. Do you know about that? Or do you have anything to say about that? There were 3 shots that were fired. I want to place it on record so that when I bring my witnesses, it is placed on record to the investigating officer. You are not an independent witness here. You are an investigating officer. There were 3 shots that were fired in that house.
My lord, as far as I can recall now, I think there are other witnesses, my lord, who mentioned in their statement that they had 2 shots, others said 3.
Yes.
So right now I'm not sure unless we can maybe draw those statements so that we can be sure.
Kule ndawo engime kuyona ke njengoba ummeli ethi ke sinofakazi ke abashilo kule nkantolo ukuthi ke isibhamu saqhuma kathathu. La engimi khona ke ngiyazi ukuthi bakhona ofakazi abathi isibhamu saqhuma kabili kunabanye abathi saqhuma kathathu. Ngafanele ke manje siyobheka ke lezo izitatimende lezo.
Thank you. And these 3 shots were not fired from the revolver, were not fired from the 9mm pistol. They were fired from a revolver. And that statement, those statements that I gave you, they also confirm a revolver by Brigadier Kininda.
As a court case, my lord, this is a question that can be put to a ballistic expert. Colonel Mangena testified about the caliber of the firearm that was used. We submit that that question should be reserved for the ballistic expert.
No, I disagree. Because that evidence is part of the cooking of this case.
So even Mangani
Mangani and the
also
rest,
cooked the
they
evidence.
all cooked this evidence, these
Okay.
investigations.
All right.
Yes, they know who they were protecting. It's a cover-up. Everything is a cover-up here.
My Lord,
If I can take you, ma'am.
I view that as an insult when you say we've cooked. We are not bought to cook something and present it before the court of law. I mean, that will mean that South Africa it's something else in terms of justice. And that's why we are here in this court, so that in order for the evidence that we have to be tried. It's not for your judgment to say the evidence has been cooked.
Akusuwena ke umuntu ongema kule ndawo ome kuyona ke uthi ke ubufakazi lobu ubufakazi ke obuphekiwe ke noma ke into nje yonke lena esihlanganyele siyazi ukuthi obani ke thina esibavikelayo. Ngikuthatha lokho futhi ke manje ke uphoxayo noma manje ngenhlamba ke ukuthi usimelana thina ke futhi sipheke ubufakazi. Ngoba lokho kuzosho nje enye into nge South Africa mayelana ke nezobulungiswa bayo.
It doesn't matter whoever is listening to the matter, but what I'm putting to you is what happened on the 26th of October 2020.
It's incorrect, my Lord.
Akunandaba ukuthi banike olalele kodwa mina lokho engikutshelayo ke ilokho kwenzeka ngazo i26 zika October 2014. Okay, you said your answer was sorry.
It's incorrect.
Okay, akusilona iqiniso lelo.
Senzo was shot. According to the evidence that I have as a defense, he was shot when he was separating Longwe and Zandi, who were fighting.
Ngokufakazi enginabo ke mina nanjengommeli ukuthi ke uSenzo wadutshulwa ke unkathi ehlukanisa uZandi kanye noLongwe babelwa.
Longwe, when he came to Kelly Kumalo's house, he was drunk. He was in possession of a 38 special revolver.
uLongwe enkathi efika ke kubona noma kubokheli ke wayedakiwe futhi ke wayephethe isibhamu esi38 special.
According to my witnesses, there were 3 shots that were fired.
Futhi nangokusho kofakazi bami ke isibhamu saqhuma kathathu.
And there were 3 people that were injured as a result.
Kwalimala abantu abathathu.
Senzo was shot dead.
uSenzo wadubuleka ke washona.
Longwe shot himself on the leg.
uLongwe wase eyayidubula ke
In his
yena
ankle.
enyaweni
In his ankle.
eqakaleni.
And the other shot is the one that was fired on the floor. As a result, Zandi was injured. There were 3 people
bese
that were
ukhuma
injured.
kwesithathu ke kwesibhamu kwashaya phansi ke kwase kushaya uZandi.
Do you have knowledge of?
My Lord, I do not have knowledge of what the council is putting in this court.
Lokhu sorry. Loku okushiwo ummeli ke kule nkantolo anginalwazi lwako.
My Lord, with the
Yeah.
leave of the court, I just want to establish, but I know he is not Sifiso Meyiwa, who cannot or will not be the witness of the state. I want to ascertain from my colleague whether he wants to use Sifiso Meyiwa in the state case.
Mr. Baloyi, they say you have got a mystery witness.
I think my learned friend can just conduct his cross-examination. We have signaled our intention, my Lord, that when the state case is closed, all the witnesses who would not have been called will be made available to the defense. I think it's for my friend now to put whatever version he wants to the witness.
But this gentleman is not in your list of. Sorry, hello, Mr. Baloyi, he's not in the list of witnesses.
He is on the list.
He is on the list.
Yes.
Mr. Gomezulu wants to know if you intend using him or not.
Yes. My Lord, may we adjourn for a short break
Let's hear.
so that we can converse? Oh, maybe we can answer that.
Well, his evidence was to a large extent.
Are you
Yes.
intending to use him as a state witness?
Yes,
That's what I'm asking.
I'm just trying to preface my response.
Oh, I see.
Yes, his evidence was to a large extent limited to the identification of the deceased. So that would have been the point on which we would have called him regarding the identity of the
body.
deceased, but that has since been admitted, my Lord. So the chances that we're going to call him are very slim,
Okay.
since that point has been admitted.
All right, let's come back after 15 minutes.